Hey guys, this is a quick video on me doing some pulled pork on the M1. Couple people online after I posted my tri-tip video requested that I do a barbecue session on the M1, so I was happy to provide some quick video on it. So for this cook, I bought two 5-pound picnic cut butts, and for the rub, I'm putting together Memphis meathead dust. You could find the recipe over at AmazingRibs.com. As you can see, there's a couple of different spices in there, but it's really quick and easy to throw together, and stuff is awesome. Go check them out. And once we finally pull the pork and throw them on buns, we're going to use bone sucking sauce because it is really good. You can find it in most supermarkets now. So all I'm going to do is throw on some clean gloves, and we're going to get these pork butts ready. So all I did for this particular prep was I removed the skin from both butts, and I trimmed up a fair amount of the fat. I just left about a 1/4 inch of fat all around the butts, and then I dry brined them I dry brined them with a little bit of kosher table salt just to get some salt overnight, since the Memphis meathead dust doesn't have salt in it. So the next morning, this is me getting my pit up to temp. And as you can see, I've got my stack of Applewood there. That's all I'm going to be using for the cook. I had a hot coal bed with just lump charcoal just as a starting point, and then after that I was just throwing Applewood on there. The grilling intake vent was closed. On my charcoal rack I had 2 drip pans because it can get a little messy with pork butt. And as you can see, my fire that I started is piping hot. Thing is really going. And while I was letting the pit get up to temp, I took the butts out of the fridge and I gave them a very heavy dose of the Memphis meathead dust. So really, without waiting for the M1 to kind of get up to temp, I mean, the M1 got up to temp so fast, I was kind of blown away. And as you can see, it's really thin blue smoke almost instantly. That's something I never was able to get on my Weber Smoky Mountain. And once I closed the firebox door, I mean, the airflow was so good on this thing, you could see that fire was still really piping hot. This thing had no trouble getting up to about 250. So for a quick look on the butts, I just threw these things on, but you can see it's thin blue smoke. It's not billowing white smoke. It's not black smoke, and I've never used a stick burner before, so this thing is incredible for a novice like myself. So after a few hours, this was about 3 to 4 hours into the cook, I really only used a few logs or a few sticks rather, of Applewood when the temp started dipping, but the M1 really held steady at 250 to 275 for basically the entire duration of my 6-hour cook. And you can see that fire's still going strong in there. And take a quick look at the butts. So they're going pretty steady. So for the remainder of the cook, what I actually normally do with pork butt is I wrap them around this point once I get the color that I want. So I'll spare you the details and I'll just show you the final product. And this is what it looked like right before I pulled it. I'll show you that in a sec. But if you guys haven't seen the M1 yet, I highly recommend that you go over to mgrills.com and check them out. If you want to buy one, go to Big Papa Smokers. They have fantastic customer service, and it's honestly a really great product. Can't recommend them enough. And this is the end result. Awesome pulled pork. Smoke ring was incredible, and definitely will be making it again. Super easy to do on the M1.